If you're a trade user using Motorcheck, you're going to absolutely love this new feature that we're launching today. It's a Chrome extension that we've built specifically for Google Chrome, and it helps you to use Motorcheck on any website that you're looking at cars on. So I'll show you very quickly how it works and how you want to install it. Just under this video, we've got a link to the Chrome web store where you can simply click the button Add to Chrome, top right hand side, and add the extension. And once it's active on the web page, you'll be redirected to a web page here just explaining how the actual plugin works. But for this video, I'm just going to walk you through it. And as an example, I've got the Aston Barclay website here, and we're looking at this catalogue that they got of vehicles coming through, 3,136 vehicles coming. So I open this web page before I install the plugin. It's just how you'll see it today if you actually bring it up. But once you've got the plugin installed, I'll just hit refresh on the page here. You'll see that the little Motorcheck icon has appeared next to every registration number. That means that Motorcheck has identified a registration number on the page and turned it into a clickable link. So I clicked the registration number, and on the Aston Barclay side it brought me to this web page, but you can see on the right hand side here that it's actually opened up a side panel that I can move in and out, and it has run the Motorcheck report for me automatically. So I didn't have to log into Motorcheck, I didn't have to put in my user ID, password, etc. Find the registration number, type it in, and get the information. So there's the full report on the right hand side. Let's pull it out a little bit so we can see it a little bit easier. It's really like having Motorcheck open in a web page just side by side with what application you're working with. So all of the links, as you'll be familiar with them, all work directly there. So let's try it on another site. Let's go to AA Cars. Let's have a look at some used cars for sale, and we'll pick this Suzuki Ignis. And if I scroll down the AA page, you'll see right under vehicle history check the registration number. And again, Motorcheck has picked up that it's a registration number, and if I click that, come back to the top, it's a Suzuki Ignis 1.2 dual jet. On the right hand side, there's the report done, Suzuki Ignis dual jet. And I'll be able to see my issues, that there's some finance outstanding on that car. If I wanted to use this on, say for example, AutoTrader. Now, AutoTrader don't publish a registration number on screen, but you can of course find a vehicle that you're interested in, and provided the registration number is visible in the picture. So let's have a look at this one. And there's the registration number. It's L659TXD. We can come over to the sidebar, hit the plus icon, and just type in the registration number, LG59TXD, and hit check. And that's going to run off and do the check. So this should work on any website or application you're logged into. So if you're in a control panel or a DMS or something that facilitates a registration number on screen, we should be picking up the registration number. If it's not, we may need to update the plugin to do so. Just drop us an email with a screenshot of where you're not seeing the registration number being picked up, and we'll fix that for you. One thing I wanted to point out too is if we're on a website, let's say for example the DVLA one, and we pop a registration number in here. Let's use the same one, LG59TXD. Again, you'll see the Motorcheck icon appearing right next to the registration number. But let's say we didn't want to make this a clickable link, or we're in another application where clicking on the registration number does something else, and we don't want to be running Motorcheck reports every time we click the reg. All you have to do is right click, come to Motorcheck, and then you'll see turn on or off click VRM to create report. So if I turn that off now, on the DVLA website, I can click that link and it's not going to run a Motorcheck report. It's going to remember on my computer that the DVLA website, we don't want to run the plugin on. But if I go back to the Aston Barclay one, you'll see it's still working there. Let's click that Volkswagen Touareg. There we go, it's running the check. While it's running that, I'm just going to turn it off on Aston Barclay as well. So turn off. There's the Motorcheck report it ran. But now I'll show you clicking this registration number. Whoops, did I turn it off? There we go. Clicking the registration number now doesn't run a report. Yeah, so that is the Motorcheck plugin. We hope you find it really useful. If you've got any advice or suggestions on how we might make it better, please feel free to send us an email or leave a comment just right down the bottom of this page. We'll turn it on for comments, and we'll do our very best to accommodate you. Thank you so much for watching.